Hello and welcome back, Transformer fans. This is Grillenheimer. Who we have here today is Hauler. Um, I appreciate the views. I didn't think I know Transformers. Enjoyed these characters since my youth, my preteen era of the early '80s. And once Beast Wars came out, and I ended up liking Beast Wars. It's I've been collecting ever since. I'm not collecting as much now. This is the only one of this mold I have. I do not have Inferno. I do not have Grapple. I think I saw Grapple at Ollie's before Christmas of 2021. I didn't have the money, and it was only like $11 or $13, and I'm like, oh well. I just didn't have the cash on me, or I would have gotten it, but I didn't. But at least have Hauler, and unfortunately, he was full price. But if you can try to find these on clearance and not at $30-something, that would be the better thing to do. Otherwise, this was worth it because one, it's the only mold of this that I have. Two, it's not yellow or off yellow, and it's not red. It's a brand new character, so it's something I don't have. I do have my original Grapple. I don't know if all his parts are there, like his fists, which were easily lost. And I ended up getting a reissue, the book reissue of Inferno, I think. So, there's that. But Hauler, he almost, let's take this off. He almost transforms exactly like the G1 figure. It's that amazing. The only thing that you're not going to see are the little things that come up, the little silver things that used to swivel and pop up, and you could have them up here on the originals. That's not happening here. So let's go ahead and transform him. I can do this guy pretty easily because he is so close to the original. Now, if his arms here, I think this is the top part, because if you see that notch, that goes into each other. Okay, so you're going to flip these around, and you can, okay, these nubs are fine. You can leave one, and either way, however you want to pose him, you can flip a fist out. The fists are underneath. Yeah, he's got that open spot. Bring him up. Pull this out, which it was just barely in there a second ago. Now it's in there pretty good. Now his feet are a little tricky. You kind of have to bend and then push back, and they lock back in here. See, like that. And again, like the original figure, this comes up. It's a little bit of a trick here with... That's right. See how it kind of accordions in, up, down, and back up again? And instead of this sliding in with that part that the G1 figure had, this slides in through, let's see if you can see it here. It got in there pretty good. You got this part here, there's a little mold, and you have these tops of the truck, and they actually flip in there like that. Flip his head around, and I like having this back down. And the neat thing with these newer characters, this is the Velocitron. He's got a lot of motion with his legs. You can pose his legs somewhat with these back parts here, which don't move. They're going to give him stability, which is really good. Oh, there we go. Now that's in there. So we have, you're going to need, okay, there's his elbow. So, flip it. That's got motion. His elbow has motion. These are the only things that are stagnant. They don't move. I wish they still had these that moved. It's kind of a dark, dull gray. They're not silver. Oh, poo. But it still looks great. It is a great looking figure. They have his mouth wide open like a fly's going to fly in. with his hull here. He has a couple, 3 different accessories. You can put that in there. And he can hold his gun in his other hand. He does come with a gun, which is very similar to the G1, to the G1 version of gun for Grapple, I believe, and Inferno in them. This, most people will put it in here. Now, if you push it all the way in, it will click and it won't keep falling down. But with all the holes, you can put it here. You can put it up here by the top of his head. That's kind of where I kind of like it. It is a little big, but you know, some people will just stick it down here and get it out of the way, and I can understand that too. It's you know, he's got that ooh, the claw kind of crane look when he's in his alt mode. Just overall really great, smart looking figure. I'm not at my laptop. I'm not trying to do this upside down. So this has been a much better video than the last one with Soundwave. But this is just such a fun figure. He's tight. He's got good motion. You know, his waist swivels. The tires may be plastic and not the original rubber, which they haven't used rubber tires in years, like except for some of the reissues about 20 years ago. But I mean, wow, this guy has some mobility, some posability, just a very fun character. But yeah, I hate to say, that's all the time I have. But yeah, we got to go look at Hauler. If you do not have this mold, at least get Hauler while he's out. Just a great, one of the more solid toys in the Velocitron line. I do have Skids, Hauler. I don't have many of the Velocitron figures just because they've been just too expensive than what they should be. But if you missed out on like I said, Inferno and Grapple like I did, definitely pick Hauler up. He's solid. He's a Constructicon looking color. He's still an Autobot. Check him out. I think you'll like him. And he's just one of the easiest and more fun Transformers to transform than many of the others, which is like a timeout for an hour and figure out how to transform the darn figure. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. And as always, Autobots, let's flip out and let's roll. And yes, that's in relation to the Transformer, the TCG. We'll see you back then. Thanks for watching.